this is Caroline, Dream with Caroline, and this is my final entry into the challenge. We had a challenge from Taddy Treasure in Facebook group, and the challenge was to finish your unfinished items from last year. So in the month of January, you had to have 4 entries into the challenge, and you win a prize, or you'd be in the draw for the prize. So this is my last entry, and I did 4 journals, and that was my list to finish up my list of journals. This is the night before Christmas. It's the same title name as my last journal, but the last journal was a smaller jelly bean journal and was all inked, and this one is not inked at all. So it's different. This is a little golden book, and it has metal corners and velvety red striped ribbon down here, and some white lace, and 2 signatures sewn in with white wax thread. Okay, so the night before Christmas. This little golden storybook belongs to, this is the original. The inside of a Christmas little golden books are red. When you stop and look around, this life is pretty amazing. And it's told by the date, name, and memory. So as many times you read the story, you can write down what year and date that you wrote it. You can read it over and over and over. The Night Before Christmas is a real true treasure you can have for years and years. The poem is from the 1800s, so it's been around for a long time. True treasure. The Night Before Christmas, it has a flip, a little card to write in, reindeer, and Santa Claus, of course. Night Before Christmas, Santa Claus comes, and this is what this story is about. Here's the golden spine from the book, made into a flip for tag over the page. It's got some gold on the bottom and gold ribbon, and there's snowflakes on the other side. Just hooked over the page. You can bring it along as your note bookmark if you like. Page flips out, holly jolly, into a little pocket. Cups of cocoa, crocheted snowflake that I made, and a little brad. This is washi tape. Stickers. Night Before Christmas, from a small book of Night Before Christmas. Little mice are sleeping in the shoe. Cute. This paper inside this pocket is the monthly plan, things to do, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. There is another one for the other side of the week. Okay, that goes back in. The envelope, there it is. Little silvery doily. Lots of writing space, plain, white. So it's the night before Christmas. But all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon will be there. The children are all nestled all snug in their beds. Visions of sugar plums dance in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. And away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew, flashed, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of a new fallen snow gave a lustre of midday to objects below. Then what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, of course, as they came, as he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, now Vixen, and on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before a wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. Stump of a pipe held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. But a wink of his eye and twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, went straight to his work, filled all the stockings, and turned with a jerk. Laying a finger alongside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like a down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Must be Santa, who's got a beard that's long and white. Santa got a beard that's long and white. Who comes around on a special night? Santa comes around on a special night. Special night, beard that's white. Must be Santa, must be Santa. Must be Santa, Santa Claus. Thank you for watching. I hope you like my challenge entries, and hope you like my video. If you do like my video, hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. That would be nice. And the Christmas music is now over in my house. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Bye.